Have you ever wondered about the differences between mini-IVF and regular IVF? Well, you're not alone. Today we're diving into this topic to shed some light on these two fertility treatments. In vitro fertilization, or IVF for short, is a well-known method used by thousands of people each year to conceive. But what about mini-IVF? Also known as low-stimulation IVF, mini-IVF is a variation of the conventional process that uses fewer medications to stimulate egg production. So, how does it work? Mini-IVF follows a similar process to conventional IVF, including follicular development, egg retrieval, fertilization, embryo development, and embryo transfer. The main difference lies in the amount of medication used during the stimulation phase. Instead of high doses of injectable medications, mini-IVF uses a combination of oral and injectable medications, with lower doses compared to standard IVF. This treatment is often recommended for women with diminished ovarian reserve or those at risk for ovarian hyperstimulation syndrome. By producing a smaller number of high-quality eggs, mini-IVF reduces the risk of hyperstimulation and the need for multiple cycles. Now you might be wondering, what about the cost? Well, the cost of mini-IVF is generally lower than standard IVF due to the reduced medication usage. However, fewer embryos may be produced, potentially requiring additional cycles or more expensive frozen embryo transfers in the future. But here's the good news. The success rate and quality of eggs produced in mini-IVF are not significantly different from standard IVF. That means mini-IVF can be an effective alternative for those who are considering fertility treatments. To summarize, both mini-IVF and regular IVF have the same goal: to help individuals conceive. They both include similar steps in their processes, but mini-IVF uses fewer medications, costs less initially, and may produce fewer but higher quality eggs. This makes it a viable option for those with certain health conditions or budget constraints. Remember, every fertility journey is unique, and what works for one person may not work for another. It's always important to consult with a healthcare provider to discuss the best options for you. So, whether it's mini-IVF, regular IVF, or another fertility treatment, know that there are resources and options available to support you on your journey to parenthood. That wraps up our exploration of mini-IVF and regular IVF. Here's to understanding more about these fertility treatments and to all those embarking on their own journeys to parenthood. Until next time.